Hi guys. Many of you might have seen the post that I already made where I've been banned from Facebook for another 7 days. And I've only been chatting with like 3 or 4 scammers, so it's definitely one of these. So I want you to meet Facebook user who used to be called Stock Investment Program with Elon Musk's face in it, asked to be my friend. I said, why are you asking to follow me when it's so obvious by this rubbish profile that you're a muggul and trying to scam innocent people out of their money? Does your mother know you do this? Mr. Muggul, does she? Apologies at that, I am working. So the response I got was, how did you mean? I said that you're a scammer. Want it plainer, spelled out? This profile is so ludicrous that we're all laughing our heads off at it. All your fake followers and nonsense gifts. I can't access the profile anymore. If someone else would like to have a go for it. It was frightening how much engagement that profile had. There was, like 130 comments under presents where people are giving their names and their states and all that sort of stuff. It was just frightening. So, in response to being told the profile's ludicrous, he hits up ChatGPT. It seems like you're having a good laugh at someone's profile, calling out their fake followers and gifts. The phrase, laughing our heads off, is quite fitting here, reminiscent of the classic Christmas movie Elf 2003, where Buddy exclaims, we're all laughing our heads off. That's not where it started, but okay. His childlike enthusiasm and innocence often led to hilarious situations. If you're looking for more funny moments or quotes from Elf, I'd be happy to chat with you about it. Otherwise, enjoy the laughter and lightheartedness. So I said, you're a moron. Tell ChatGPT to suck a dick. At which point, he instantly blocked me, but it was a good 5 minutes later before I got banned. So we'll go on to chat number 2. Now we've got Jimmy Barnes. Thank you for being a fan and liking my page. God bless you. I'm reaching out because you come across as a positive, intelligent and kind person, and I would love to get know you better. I believe there is a purpose behind all actions, and I'm eager to explore that with you. Says the scammers who always try to pretend to be the incredibly happily married grandfather. Like, fucking hell, mate. So I put a laughing emoji. I said, who is this? And don't even try and say Jimmy, not with that English, you aren't. So my scammer changed tactic. Hello, how you doing? Well, I'm from Jimmy Barnes's management team and I'm here to receive feedback from active fan. Hope that okay by you? Kindly send me a direct message or add us up, said my scammer, who put in another format but didn't realize that we were already in DMs. To which I put in a laughing emoji. And I responded, I just called Mark and Jane and sent them this profile. Make better choices with your life. And in response to the whole, hello, how you doing? Well, I'm from Jimmy Barnes's management. I said, but you aren't. You're a scamming muggul. Go away. I said, what a ridiculous format. Get a real job and stop bothering fans and real Aussies just because you want to be someone. Which got a response. Hello, Finish. I'm here to clarify that my intentions are genuine. I want to take a moment to recognise and express gratitude to our fans for the incredible love and support they have shown us. As if Jimmy was a band. To which I responded, dear Lord, more bullshit format. God grant me one muggul who can actually sound like a human. You have no fans. You don't matter in this world. Nobody cares. Which he didn't even see. And you can see he's still active. I have reported him. Now I had a surprise return from a scammer from back in January. Meet Mandy Hunter. I think I already did this in a compilation. Hello there. My name is Mandy and I'm part of Frank Sinatra PR team. I'm here to give you some important information about the imposters out there claiming to be him. Frank wants to make sure his fans are aware that he would never randomly message anyone on Instagram or Facebook. It's against his management's policy, and honestly, he's just too busy for that. I'm sure he is, being dead. So please, let's put an end to these impersonators. Frank Sinatra official Instagram account, the one with the blue tick, bracket verified account, is the only one controlled by his team for sponsorship and management purposes. Let's keep it real and Frank Sinatra online presence safe and secure, said my scammer, who forgot he was on Facebook for a minute, but okay. So my response was, really? Frank himself wants his fans to be? Is that what you're saying? Frank Sinatra himself said this? Thanks for your response. Where are you writing from? Said my scammer, not committing either way. I said, please answer my question. Has this directive/wish come from Frank Sinatra? Oh, yes, said the response. And part of his PR team and also a personal assistant as well. I was sent by Frank Sinatra. So I called him out. I said, that's amazing. How's it feel to work for someone resurrected from beyond? How do you communicate with him? Crystal ball or Ouija board? I mean, he'd be 110 by now, right? Will he tour now that he's back? Hello? Don't want to chat anymore? Okay then, bye. And when they didn't come back to me, but I had read all the chats, I said, you didn't know he was dead, did you? Oh my God, you silly little boy. And I thought that would be it, guys. This was the 29th of January. Oh, lo and behold, guess who messages me this morning? Good evening, he said at 10 to 9 this morning. I said, okay, if you say so. Are you still pretending to be affiliated with a dead singer, or are you doing a different scam now? And then, because I thought he was going to try and deny it, I tried to reply to his initial message, but it wouldn't go through. So I said, before you even try denial, look at this. So, no, ma'am. So sorry about that. I'm just a poor orphan. Please help me. I really need your help. He realized he'd fucked up and hadn't read the previous chat. I said, you're a liar and a scammer. Why are you back? Nobody else to talk to? No remittance tonight? No, ma'am. Isn't what you think. I'm not usually like that, and I'm so sorry I lied to you. Please forgive me. I said, bullshit. I really need you, please. I said, you hit me up in January, and it sucks to be you then, doesn't it? Please, ma'am, I'm a change person now. Please don't block me. I really need you, please. I said, there's no money here for scammers who crawl back months later begging because they aren't good enough. Are you deluded? Please, ma'am. Like I said earlier, I'm not usually like that, but now I'm a changed person. That's why I come back to plead with you. Please, I really need to help me. Please, I'm just a poor orphan trying to survive. Please, which we all know is bullshit. I said, you messaged me in January and you're a pathetic little beggar. Go away. I'm not your last choice. Bugger off. And in response to, I'm just a poor orphan trying to survive, I said, then work like the rest of us. Don't steal from others. Oh my God, you're so entitled. Your poor mother would be so ashamed of you. Okay, I'm starting to think, I think this is the profile that reported me, but okay. So in response to then work like the rest of us, don't steal. That's exactly what I'm trying to do, ma'am. Believe me, I'm not who you think I'm. Please, crying, begging. I need you to forgive me. I said, yes, you are. You lie to people online in order to steal money from them. You are exactly like that. You tried it with me and you're forgiven. Now go away. We can just be friends, he tries, offering me absolutely nothing of value. And I'm so sorry about that. My apologies. I said, no, thanks. I'm not friends with people who are after my money. And in response to, so sorry about that, my apologies. I said, so you keep saying, and I'm still not paying you a cent. So go away, go beg from another woman. Grown men don't do this shit. So in response to, so you keep saying, and I'm still not paying you a cent. Oh yes, I don't need anything from you, ma'am. Just want to be friends. Now, believe me, people, this guy, had I been friends with him, within 2 weeks would have gone, hey, Jules, I'm so sorry, I'm short on rent or school fees or XYZ. Please help me. I'll never ask again. And all my new subscribers, love you all. We're almost at 2,000. Let's make it 2,000. Love it. If you want to see what happens if you legitimately stay friends with a scammer, there is a video that said I made friends with a scammer. Go and check it out because it's quite fascinating to see how quickly they turn on you. So back to the chat. So in response to, oh yes, I don't need anything from you, ma'am, just want to be friends. I said, you were begging for money and now you magically don't need any? The bullshit continues. Tell your ogre this isn't a client. I'm not after your money, ma'am, just want to be your friend. I have a lot to explain to you, that's all. And I know exactly what the explanation would have been. I said, bullshit, read back the chat. And in response, and then I showed him where he said, I really need you to help me, please. I said, see, begging for money, ugh, vomit. Oh, yes, but it wasn't for money. Oh, no, God forbid it was actually for money. I said, bullshit, you're still lying, always lying. That's all you muggles know how to do. I just want to have your attention and speak with you as a friend. I said, there is no foreign mama here, no remittance here, no clients here, and no thank you. To which he just sent 4 very sad crying emojis and bang, I got restricted for 7 days. Though to be fair, it may not have been these 3 chats. It may have been one of the earlier ones I posted yesterday or the day before. We'll end with a private Hugh Jackman. Frankly, I'm sick of Hughes. Hello, dear. I find it really odd writing to you because I don't normally chat with fans, but after reading your comment on my official pages, I realised how much you likes and followed my page. Thanks for the support. Lots of love hearts, to which I put a laughing emoji because that's just a word salad of bullshit. To which I said, interesting people you follow, fake Hugh. Very interesting. For a supposed Aussie anyway. And that's because this particular account liked to follow lots and lots of Nigerian celebrities. So he put in a crying emoji. So I continued, exactly. So what do you really want? Because we both know you aren't anyone famous. It pains me to see that my fans don't believe me. Crying emoji, which I put a laughing emoji on. And my management told me about this. Crying. I put in another laughing emoji. I said, you're nuts. I can tell just by how you write that you aren't Aussie. And in response to exactly, so what do you really want? Because we both know you aren't anyone famous. This is my private account, dear. I created it to know what my fans feel about me. To which I put another laughing emoji. I said, bullshit. You're Nigerian and you're hustling. And in response to you're nuts, I can tell just by how you write that you aren't Aussie. It's fine if you don't believe me. I am too big to start explaining myself. So I went, your English isn't good enough. And bullshit. To which he said, okay, dear, have a nice day. I said, reported, make better choices with your life, Mr. Mugu. Let's see if the account's still up. Nope, gone. Beautiful. So there we go. I'm off to Instagram, I guess, to try and get some baits there. I've got a couple that I'm messing with at the moment, the usual crew of bullshit. So there you go. I know it's a short one. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Love you all. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of stuck for 7 days, but thank God we have Insta. Facebook sucks. Okay, bye.